Have you ever dreamed of taking control of your life? Of not being a slave to the 9-to-5 grind? Picture this: instead of being tethered to your desk, you're the master of your own time. You decide when you work, where you work, and how you work. It's a world where the traditional boundaries of full-time employment don't exist. A world where you're not just earning a living, but living a life. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But what if I told you it's not just a dream, but a reality for some? For those who've dared to step off the beaten path, who've chosen to challenge the status quo, who've embraced the unconventional. One such individual has turned this dream into their reality. They've unlocked the shackles of the corporate world and have tasted the sweet nectar of freedom. One person dared to dream different, dared to break free. Let's meet our hero. Meet John, your everyday hardworking individual, tired of the daily grind. John was once like many of us, stuck in the 9-to-5 loop, trading his precious time for a paycheck. He was making decent money, but the hours he was putting in left him with little time and energy to enjoy life. He dreamed of freedom, of spending more time with his family, pursuing his hobbies, and living life on his terms. One day, John stumbled upon a part-time private franchise business opportunity. Intrigued, he decided to give it a shot. The concept was simple: invest a few hours each week and grow a business that could potentially provide him with a supplementary income. The transition wasn't easy. John had to juggle his full-time job, his new part-time business, and his personal life. There were days when he doubted his decision, but he remained steadfast. He was fueled by the vision of a life where he was in control of his time, not his job. John started by dedicating 2 hours a day, 2 days a week to his part-time business. It was a modest start, but he was determined to make it work. He faced challenges, learned from them, and kept moving forward. As time went on, his hard work began to pay off. He was earning an additional income that was steadily growing. John started reclaiming hours from his full-time job, buying back his time. He was living proof of the campaign slogan, 2 hours, 2 days, 4 days, your time, your way. Eventually, John was able to transition completely into his part-time business. He was earning enough to support his lifestyle while working fewer hours. He now had the freedom to spend his time as he pleased. He was no longer just dreaming of freedom, he was living it. John's journey is a testament to the power of part-time work. He reclaimed his time, took control of his life, and unlocked a freedom many only dream of. John reclaimed his time and unlocked his freedom, but what does this mean for you? Part-time work? The term itself sounds liberating, doesn't it? It's a concept that breathes freedom, flexibility, and the potential for a higher quality of life. But what really makes part-time work a game changer? Let's dive in with an example. Meet John. John was once a full-time employee, working long hours with little time left for himself. He was stuck in a cycle of constant work, with his life revolving around his job. But then, John discovered the power of part-time work. John now has more control over his time. He decides when and where he works. He can take a long lunch break to meet a friend, or spend the morning hiking, then work in the afternoon. The flexibility that part-time work offers has allowed John to design his days around his life, not his job. And then, there's the financial side. You might think that part-time work means less income, but in John's case, he's actually earning more. How? By leveraging his skills and time in a smarter way. John now earns $50 an hour with our part-time business opportunity. In a month, he earns an extra $800. That's an additional $9,600 in a year, all from working part-time. But there's more. John isn't just earning more, he's living more. He now has 2 full days of freedom each month, giving him the luxury of a 4-day weekend once a month. He's reclaimed 16 hours of his time every month. He's using this time to pursue his passions, spend time with loved ones, and enjoy life to the fullest. That's the power of part-time work. It's not just about working less, it's about working smarter. It's about having the freedom to live your life on your terms, not on the terms set by a 9-to-5 job. So, are you ready to transform your life just like John did? It's not about working less, but working smarter. It's about reclaiming your time, unlocking your potential, and living life on your own terms with the part-time revolution. Take the leap, join the part-time revolution, and make the most of every moment. It's your time to shine, your time to thrive, and your time to live life to the fullest. Don't just dream of freedom, seize it with both hands and never let go.